Nothing beats a drink of soda, even after a long day at school. Can I help you?
Would you like to hear a fun fact?
No thank you. I'm good. I've had a long day at school, so I'm just trying to take my time to cool off and drinking my soda.
Well, too bad. Fun fact, you look like you're in middle school, not in high school. Ha 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 ha.
Well gee, I totally appreciate your so-called fun fact. And for the record, I am in fucking high school actually. I'm just a freshman, so do me a favor and piss off.
Just as I thought. I knew this guy was going to piss another person off.
No kidding. The next time I hear another fun fact again, I will get back at him.
Hey, I wouldn't worry about that guy. One day, he's just going to get a taste of his own medicine.
He may as well.
Hang on, I feel like I remember you from somewhere before. Who are you again?
I remember you from somewhere as well. Genesis, was it?
Max? Oh my god, I missed you so much.
I missed you too.
So, how have you been lately?
I have been doing good, just drinking a bottle of soda after a day at school I have had. How about you?
I have been doing good. I feel happy moving back to the city of Streetenstreen. Remember when I told you I moved to Deadwood, South Dakota?
Now that you mention it, I remember you told me about it. Just curious, how come you moved back here to Streetenstreen?
Sadly because my parents got into one hell of an argument, and they got a divorce after that. So now it's only my mother and I that moved back to this city.
Oh my god, I am so sorry to hear about that. But honestly, what made your parents get into an argument anyway?
Well, before I could tell you about it, will it be okay if we talk more about this at your house? I don't think I would feel comfortable about talking about it in public.
Sure, that's fine by me.
Thank you so much for letting me hang out at your place. So, before I answer your question you asked me, this is what your room looks like.
You are correct.
I got to say, your room looks really amazing. I especially like how you place the controller next to your laptop. Do you do, like, gaming with it?
Actually, I use my controller whenever I play on the Xbox. But other than that, I'm glad you love the way how my room looks. We should definitely play video games together sometime.
Ha ha ha, I would love that one day. Anyways, now to answer your question you asked me before. What caused my parents getting into a big argument and a divorce was because my mother told my dad about moving back to Streetenstreen since she had enough money. But my father, however, refused to move back with us. Not only just that, he said some horrible things about you behind my back, and oh, my God, words cannot be described how torn up I really felt, even though I always remember the fun times you and I had since we were kids back then.
Well, that's fucked up of him. What right does he have to talk about me behind your back like that?
I don't know. It just so confirms the fact that my dad just wants to be an asshole that doesn't wanna do anything.
I'm glad you and your mother moved back to Dunstrine. If your dad wants to say something nasty about me, I'm not scared to confront him.
True. I'm happy to be back in the city with you. Since I'm transferring to Dunstrine High School tomorrow, you and I got some catching up.
Sounds good to know. And one last thing I want to say.
What's that, Max?
Since I still feel bad about what you and your mother had to put up with, I'm going to support you, and I will always be right by your side, no matter what happens to you.
Aw, thank you, Max. I really appreciate your support. You are too kind.
You're welcome, Genesis.
Thank you so much for being here for me. I gotta get back home now. See you at school tomorrow, Max.
See you at school tomorrow, Genesis. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to stand by Genesis' side, even if she runs into trouble, or deals with shitty people for that matter.
Huh? Is Max coming? He said he'll be right here.
I'm not so sure. I'm hoping he should show up soon.
I'm here. Sorry I took a bit. I was just doing a bit of, thinking.
Thinking? Well, talk to us about what's happening with you, son.
While I was at the park, drinking a bottle of soda while cooling off from a long day at school, after some jackass with a red shirt and green stripes pissed me off with his, quote-unquote, fun facts, I bumped into one of my childhood friends who I have met from first grade in elementary school. Her name's Genesis Pollard.
Oh, that's great.
Yep. She told me that she and her mother moved back to the city from Deadwood, South Dakota.
Just her and her mother? What happened with her father?
Unfortunately, her father refused to move back, which caused her parents get into a big argument and got divorced. Not only that, but Genesis told me that her father said some horrible things about me behind her back, which made her upset.
Oh really? What right does he have to say something horrible about you? I ought to give that bastard a piece of my mind.
Wow, what a jerk he turns out to be. Words cannot be described at how bullcrap this is.
At least the good thing is that Genesis and her mother moved back. As for her father, I'm just disgusted at how he just had to go and talk about my own brother. So fucking what if Max likes hanging out with Genesis? They've been close friends since fucking elementary school. Just what a dick.
And if he can't handle the fact that Max and Genesis have known each other for a long time, then that just proves he's selfish as fuck.
He is selfish indeed. And since Genesis told me she is transferring to the high school Celine and I go to, I told her I'm going to support her.
Now that's a good idea.
That's very kind of you to do, Max.
That's the spirit, bro.
Let's go.
Tomorrow, I'm taking the day off from my job and fly all the way to South Dakota and give that punk a piece of my mind.
His bitch ass will regret much worse than how the final season of the Maji record anime adaptation turned out. No, just hell no. I'm sorry, but the ending I just saw, as well as how these episodes were directed, are fucked up. I'm sorry, but the original Machi record game is better than the animated adaptation.
Good morning, Max.
Good morning to you too, Genesis. Nice to see you in this school. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Been feeling better from the whole argument incident back in Deadwood. Like I said yesterday, I'm glad I moved back here to this city.
That's good to know. So, is there anything we can talk about?
Yeah, I was thinking of talking about our morning routines before going to school. What do you like to do on your morning routine before heading to school, Max?
For me, before getting ready for school, I just wake up at 5:30 in the morning, go on my computer and surf online. Then when it gets to 6 a.m., I get myself ready for school.
Oh, sounds interesting. For me, even when I wake up, I just listen to some of my favorite songs on Spotify on my phone. Then after I'm fully awake, I get myself ready for school.
Nice. Speaking of songs, what are your most favorite songs you love listening to?
Good question. My top favorite songs are Me Too Entitled by Meghan Trainor, Poker Face, Bad Romance and Paparazzi by Lady Gaga, Hot and Cold and E.T. by Katy Perry, Bring Me to Life by Evanescence, Price Tag by Jessie J, Bohemian Rhapsody and We Will Rock You by the band Queen.
Nice. I freaking love Bohemian Rhapsody and We Will Rock You. For me, my top favorite songs happen to be In the End, Breaking the Habit and Numb by the band Linkin Park. I also like I'm Alive by the band Disturbed, Paralyzer by Finger 11, Spiral by Godsmack, Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day and Easy Does It by Eazy-E.
Nice.
Okay, so 3 of you are probably wondering why I called you guys over and why I decided to take a day off from work.
And why is that?
What is it about my boy Nate?
Did you get sick or something?
Actually, the main reason why I called you guys over is because we need to make a trip to Deadwood, South Dakota. The reason behind it is, from what my son Max told me, is that his childhood friend Genesis, along with her mother, moved back to the city, because her father refused to move back and, even much worse, said some nasty things about Max behind Genesis' back, resulting her parents get into a fucking argument. After that, Genesis' parents got divorced.
Really? Just what the fuck is up with a guy? He has no business saying something so cruel and vile about your son that way. What a fucking dick.
Oh hell no, that motherfucker ain't got no business talking shit about your son like that.
Talk about a butthurt father who can't let his own daughter hang out with a boy. I fucking hate these types of parents. So what if your daughter hangs out with a boy? It's not like he's gonna make a move on her.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Walter. I never thought how fucked up this already was, even more fucked up as seeing a different version of myself in the mirror. Oh, my God.
Are you sure you want to make a trip to Deadwood, South Dakota and confront Genesis' now former dad? South Dakota seems to be far away from the city.
Of course, I am most certainly positive about doing so. Get ready, guys. We got a long trip to go to.
Not going to lie, the way how this cafeteria makes these burgers and fries are delicious.
I'm with you on that. They're delicious indeed.
I'm out of curiosity. Do you have any plans after school? I was thinking of hanging out more like we did yesterday when we both reunited.
Sure, we can hang out after school.
Ah, there you are, Max. I've been looking for you. I didn't know where you are, but thank God I found you. Also, who's the new girl you're talking to?
Jared, this year is my childhood friend whom I have met in elementary school. Genesis is her name. And Genesis, this is one of my friends, Jared.
Nice to meet you, Jared.
Nice to meet you too, Genesis.
Why did you wanna know where I was at, by the way? Just curious.
Oh, it's nothing really. Normally, when you show up to school, you would always hang out with me, Melvin, Pierre, and Penny.
I know. I can always hang out with you and the others some other time. I'm just trying to keep Genesis accompanied.
I see. Well, see you later, Max.
See you later as well, Jared.
I didn't know you had more friends.
Of course I do. They're chill and cool, alright.
That's good.
Yep. I'm glad I'm here to support you, even though you're feeling better from the whole incident from Deadwood, South Dakota.
You're too kind, Max. I'm happy you're here for me.
I am, and I will always be here for you.
Aw. I'm having the best time with you so far in this school.
I'm having the best time with you as well. Say, Would you like to sit down on the bench and chat?
Sure.
I'm curious, when you used to live in Deadwood, did you go to any schools there?
Well, by the time I got into junior high, I did go to a middle school and finished 8th grade. Then I used to go to a high school there until my mother and I moved back here.
Nice.
Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. We will be landing in Deadwood, South Dakota in a few minutes, so prepare yourselves.
Even if we land there, how will we find the girls, father?
You mean like where his house is?
Hopefully when we land in that city, we should look and see where his house is. And still, I'm not too pleased with the way how he said some horrible things about Max behind his friend's back. I'm so going to give that prick a piece of my
Same.
mind.
If he ever said something horrible, or even much worse about my only son, I know damn well I slapped that motherfucker right across the face, just like how Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making a G.I. Jane joke on Will Smith's wife.
Man, don't forget, after that whole thing went all over the internet, a few months later, Will Smith apologized to Chris Rock for smacking the fuck out of him at the Oscars.
True, but still.
Attention passengers, this is your captain speaking. Once again, we are now landing in Deadwood, South Dakota.
Sweet. And when we find out where this bastard lives in the neighborhood, he will face the consequences. Here we are, in the city of Deadwood, South Dakota.
The city sure looks amazing, especially seeing its civilians. Am I right?
You're right on that, Alfred. Now, shall we get started on searching for this punk that talked shit about Max?
Let's search for this punk.
Such a nice view, isn't it?
It sure is.
I'm going to be honest, seeing your ponytail looks beautiful on you.
Thanks. By the way, I'm a little curious, how's your family been?
My family has been very good.
That's good to hear.
Yep. So, about a few days ago, my older sister Celine met a guy at the nightclub named Harold after singing Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day.
The nightclub, huh?
Yeah, considering that Celine, along with her boyfriend Harold, and as well as her two friends, Bridget and Sunobu, are like goths, or something, they go to that every night.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. So besides video games, are there any other hobbies you enjoy doing?
I enjoy listening to music like I told you before, sing my heart out, and I watch my favorite programs, like Seinfeld.
Oh nice. I remember watching Seinfeld with my family. We would always get a good laugh out of the funny moments. Ha ha ha.
Maybe sometime this weekend, we should definitely watch Seinfeld.
Oh hell yeah.
Fun fact, Seinfeld is a stupid shitty show.
Okay, you have pissed me off twice now, you dumb ass clown. Since you love fun facts so much, I'll give you a fun fact. Fun fact, your fun facts are absolute shit and never funny.
How about you go back to comedy class where your clown ass is supposed to be at, bitch?
Well, fuck you too. You two are killjoys.
Jesus Christ, that guy is so annoying as fuck. Glad we got his bitch ass back.
Same here, Max. Let's just hope he doesn't come back and spit another of his so-called fun facts again. My God.
Well, hopefully this is the right house he lives
Only
in.
one way to find out, Nate.
Good riddance. My ex-wife, along with my daughter, moved back to that stupid city in Connecticut. All Genesis ever does is hang out with that stupid loser named Max Emberdrifter. I mean, come on, she should be hanging out with someone that isn't a fucking dork. Fuck Max. He doesn't need to be hanging out with my daughter. I'm coming. Goddamn. Who the fuck are you? And what the hell are you doing on my property like this?
Say hello to my fist, you heartless sack of shit. You think it was really a good idea to talk shit about your daughter's childhood friend, which is my son, behind her back and made her upset?
Oh please Mr. Emberdrifter, I bet your son probably looks like a jackass when he is with my daughter. My daughter should have been friends with someone that isn't your kid.
Say that shit to my face, I fucking dare you, you dumb fucking prick.
Your son should stay the fuck away from my daughter, because he is so ugly looking. He lives in a dumpster trash.
That's fucking it, you fucking asked for it.
Fuck him up, Nate.
I'm going to kill you for this, Mr. Loser Drifter.
Get a load of this, punk.
There, that should teach you a lesson on never talking shit about my son behind your daughter's back just because the two have been close friends. Do you hear me, you fucking dick?
Alright, you know what? Fine. I'll just let my daughter hang out with your son for all I care. I was originally going to kick all four of your asses, but oh fucking well. It just so happens to be a waste of time for me, Mickey Pollard, anyway. So you know what? Fuck all of you, and I will get back at you all one day.
Shut the fuck up already. I am done listening to your bitch ass today.
Finally, it feels great to be back home.
I take it that you took care of dealing with Genesis' former father from Deadwood?
You're damn right, Max. I wasn't just the only one alone on this trip, but I thought I brought my friends, Alfred, Cooper and Walter along. We teamed up and showed that prick not to ever talk shit about you like the way he did.
You did a really great job defending our son. I'm proud of you, honey.
Aw shucks, so now with that prick out of the way, who knows what's next for us to get into?
Who knows? All that matters right now is we're back at home, relaxing and cooling off, except I have my next date with Harold coming in a few days. He and I are going to see a movie.
That sounds like fun.
And the good thing is that I have been keeping Genesis accompanied and I'm still supporting her, even though she's already felt better from the whole incident she went through.
That's great, big bro.
You're definitely a rock star for that, Max.
Ha ha ha, thanks.
Sup you all. This is your boy Savage Station 22, also known as on this channel, Epic Savage Animator, speaking. I'd like to take the time and say thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed the episode, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss a new video. See you all in my next video. Peace, thank you and bye.